We're asking everybody at Awards Buzz, what are you watching on TV right now?
The Diplomat just is knocking my socks off. I think it's just amazing writing and really, really interesting.
Well, I truly enjoyed the studio, I have to say.
The only other show I've been watching and loving is The Studio. It's so fun.
I'm watching The Studio right now, which is amazing. It's so good. Yeah, everyone needs to check it out if they haven't already.
The Studio. I'm watching The Studio, which is really good and so well made. Love that.
I'm watching Running Point, created by Mindy Kaling and Ike Barinholtz and Dave Stassen. I love that show. I love to laugh.
I haven't been watching a lot, so the only two shows I've actually been watching that I've seen that I really like are The Studio, which I think is hilarious and weirdly, incredibly realistic. People think it's like a broad comedy, but it's actually incredibly accurate and not that exaggerated, which is scary. And I love The Rehearsal, Nathan Fielder, because I think he just pushes the bounds of what funny is and what reality is in terms of reality television. You never know what's real or not.
I love The Rehearsal. I mean, Nathan Fielder, like props, what a genius.
There's some of The Rehearsal this season with Nathan that is just so bonkers, and just really fun and really inspiring. I love Deli Boys. I watched that. And I just started to see some of Adults that's coming out on FX, and that's so funny. It's so fun. All those guys are stars. I mean, it's really cool to see like a cool ensemble like that.
I'm loving Deli Boys on Hulu.
There's a show that nobody watches, so I'm just gonna shout that one out, which is My Brilliant Friend. That show gets no love, no recognition, and I want people to watch it.
Right now, Common Side Effects. I really adore it. I think it's so unique. The tone is brilliant. It feels very familiar, but also it has these fantastical elements to it.
My wife works for Only Murders in the Building, and I know I'm biased because of that, but the fact that neither Steve Martin nor Martin Short has won an Emmy for the work that they do on that show is not just bizarre, but inconceivable to me. Like, I don't know what you're looking for if you're not looking for that, and when you're voting for lead actor in a comedy. So I hope they split it next year. I think it would be great, and deserved.
I just started watching Overcompensating. It's great.
I just watched all of Overcompensating. I thought that was great. Big fan of that.
Been watching the new season of Hacks, and I think it's fantastic. I just watched the episode that Pat Regan wrote, and he was in our writer's room as well, and I just think he's so funny, and just that show is incredible.
I love Abbott Elementary. I think they're so incredible. Love Quinta Brunson, love everyone.
I'm watching Mobland, man. Helen Mirren is just she's, as we say, she's delicious.
I've been watching Mobland because I'm a Tom Hardy fan, so that's fun.
Black Mirror. This season of Black Mirror, I think, like, especially casting-wise, and Mobland.
I watch a lot of stuff. I watched the whole of Severance. I watched the whole of White Lotus.
I love Carrie Coon, who's on The White Lotus.
My husband and I were on a very specific schedule. During Academy season, we watch all the Academy movies, typically on the app. And then during Emmy season, we try to catch up on television shows. So right now, we are in movie season, so we're not watching TV.
I got to meet Stephen Graham, who did Adolescence. And as you know, I'm a very exuberant person when I am passionate about something. So I got to fully geek out on Stephen and that show. And that show just blew my socks off.
I saw Adolescence, which blew my mind. So strong, I mean, I have 3 sons, and that show really moved me.
I just watched Adolescence and I couldn't believe it. I've not seen anything to compare it with that on television. Cinematically, I mean, they do a one-shot thing. It's magical. I don't know how they do it. But what it does is it thrusts you into the tension. It thrusts you into the actual head of the actor.
I loved Dying for Sex.
I love Severance. I'm obsessed with it. I think it is a masterpiece.
I really enjoyed the Severance, which I'm waiting to come back. I would love to see it.
I just adore Hacks. I mean, it's just, they knock it out of the park.
My favorite shows to watch this season has been Bad Sisters. I really enjoyed that, and I think Sharon is an incredible storyteller and also a wonderful actress.
Well, Hacks always impresses me just because it's so funny and it's such a great double act.
I just finished Andor, which was just spectacular.
I've only seen the first episode of Andor season 2, but my God, is that good? That show's so freaking good. And it's like it's everything I love about Star Wars, but it's also everything I didn't think I loved about Star Wars. And they keep expanding the lore, and it's so freaking good. I love Andor. I love Andor.
Adolescence really kind of blew my mind. It almost makes me want to be a part of something. I'm like, I don't understand how they did it, how they rehearsed it. So I think Adolescence really impressed me.
I really enjoyed Adolescence. I saw that, of course.
I just watched Adolescence, which was, I mean, mind-blowing, extraordinary, brilliant.
I'm a huge fan, like everybody else, of Adolescence. I worked with Steve, the director Steve, when he was a young actor, and so I was like, I'm curious about it, and it's just wonderful to see that do so well and so richly kind of relevant.
The most recent thing I've watched is Paradise on Disney, which I thought was amazing.
Paradise. Sterling K. Brown is just exquisite.
Paradise, which I loved. Come on, man, just the idea and that. I'm not even going to get close to talking about it because I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but just understanding where that world takes place. Come on, man, and jump back in my seat and was just like, all right. And I just love Sterling K, man. Really looking forward to working with him one day. Love James Marsden. Looking forward to working with him one day.
RuPaul's Drag Race. My daughter and I have literally just watched we're like on season 17 now. We've watched all the episodes of all the seasons and all the All-Stars in the last like 2 years. So I'm actually relieved it's coming to an end because now we'll get our time back.
I really loved Agatha all along. I'm like a big Marvel nut. I'm also like a Catherine Hahn nut and a Patti LuPone fan.
I just finished watching the new Daredevil, and that was great. I love like the mix of like a procedural crime drama and like a superhero show. Like some of my two favorite things.
A British Netflix show called Heartstopper, and Agatha All Along, which of course is another Marvel show. So I've just finished watching those two and was like, and there couldn't be. I was really so impressed by him. It couldn't be further in tone from one another. And he does such a marvelous job in both of them. So it was cool to watch that. And Heartstopper is not something that would be in my algorithm. It's not for my demographic. It just wouldn't come up. So it's really, and I know how popular it is.
I'm waiting for Silo. I'm one of Silo's. I really like sci-fi and fantasy.
I just watched Department Q, which I was really obsessed with. Matthew Good is so good.
Matlock. I've loved Matlock. I think everyone on Matlock is great. I think that show is so fun.
We started Poker Face as well, which is really fun. Season 2 of Poker Face.
Oh, I think The Pit is magnificent, and so does everybody else.
The Pit, which is like a fun. It's very strange to watch a hospital show, like a drama hospital show. I watch it and I'm like, should we be running around more?
I thought The Pit was really special, and I loved that like so many of the actors I had never seen before. It sort of helped me escape into that world in a really incredible way, and I think Noah's never been better.
I think Noah Wiley on The Pit. I thought he was brilliant. Not a false moment. He committed 1,000%.
I think Shorzy's the hippest show on TV. For what it needs to do and what it has to work with, I think it is so sharp, so funny, so much heart. There are episodes that make me laugh. There are episodes that make me cry. They're only 22 minutes long, and they're rife with dirty jokes. But for some reason, I talk about character drawing. Those characters are phenomenal. I love it.
I've been enjoying Government Cheese.
Shout out to Severance. That is the coolest high concept science fiction show I've ever seen with no visual science fiction element. It's all mental sci-fi. It's brilliant. 10 out of 10. I can't wait to see more. I wish I could be on it.
I watched Severance, which I thought was great.
Severance. Been loving the Severance. Been loving the Righteous Gemstones.
Tried to get my child to go play in the other room so I could watch The Last of Us the other night. She kept trying to come in and be like, what's with the monsters? And I'm like, no, this is not for a 3-year-old.
Anything that Caitlin Dever did this season, and by anything I mean apple cider vinegar, obviously The Last of Us, she's stunning. Her performance in apple cider vinegar, to me, was the most stunning work I've seen in a long time. The Last of Us, yeah, she's amazing. Sorry, I'm the biggest Caitlin Dever stan, she knows.
Nobody Wants This. I love it.
I think Kristen Miliotti's performance in Penguin is remarkable. I've known her work since we were both in New York. So to see her doing such a cool, fun, like unhinged part on such a big scale was really exciting.
We just finished The Penguin, which we loved. It was so good. And I just can't believe that Colin Farrell went through all that to not, you can't even tell it's him. But hey, it's really incredible.
Well, I just finished Penguin. And I'm glad I did, because it was giving me nightmares. I was watching it late and I was having nightmares. Not literal nightmares about the penguin, but, you know, anxiety dreams that I think are because of that show, which I loved.
Adolescence. I mean, the world is different. The world of what people can make on television with the context of having a TV series has been utterly changed by that show.
I really like Adolescence. I thought that was phenomenal.
I'm watching Adolescence like this, just think the whole time. I would have a hard time following the story because I'm just thinking about the fact that it's all one shot. I like can't. What those actors are doing and the choreography and like how many times it took them to be able to do each episode successfully. Anyway, I'm deeply, deeply impressed with that show.
My obsession, I won't just say watching, my obsession is Adolescence. I am on, I think, my 4th watch.
Quite enjoying Slow Horses.
I loved Slow Horses. I watched that show. I was upset, but I haven't seen season 2, and I want to like have time and be home for a week. You know what I'm saying?
The good news for you is Slow Horses season 5 is actually premiering this fall. You have a lot to catch up on. There's only 6 episodes every season, but you're a little bit further behind.
Season 5. I thought it was season 3.
No, season 4 is going to be up for these Emmys, and season 5 is coming in the fall.
I am dead.
White Lotus, I love.
I watched White Lotus because when I'm working on all day, I need something that is stimulating but not going to how do I say this? It's so the storyline is just pure escapism, but in a really clever way.
I am really very much loving White Lotus. You know, it's a very different season, but I'm kind of loving what they've been setting up.
Love White Lotus, so I was really had a blast watching season 3.
HBO is making some terrific television. You know, The White Lotus, The Last of Us.
Somebody Somewhere, I met the actress now, and I think that's fabulous. I love that.
I watched 4 seasons and I enjoyed that. I'm a fan of all those people, and so that was really kind of fun to watch.
I liked the 4 seasons. That was completely charming.
Just started watching Sirens on Netflix. What shenanigans is Julianne Moore up to this time? Because I feel like anytime she's on screen, I'm like, what are you doing?
I just watched Sirens and I thought that was fun.
I'm watching Pulse, which I'm really liking.
I am reinvested in The Day of the Jackal. Eddie Redmayne, Lashana Lynch. I just love the storytelling with that. I think the aesthetics of what they've shot is gorgeous. I think the performances are wonderful. So I'm really liking that at the moment.
Golden Greed on Netflix. It's 3 episodes about Forrest Fenn, the guy that hides the treasure, and it's real. It's real. It's like real life treasure hunting. It's so good.
I'm watching The Amazing Race because one of my best friends from college is on it. So that's what I'm watching right now.
The show I'm watching weekly is Top Chef.
One thing I do love and I'm really excited for the next season to come back is Shrinking. There's something about it like really hits that kind of comfy spot for me because you're like, oh, you're seeing people who really love each other. And you're also, and it's exploring mental health in such a beautiful family oriented way.
I love Love on the Spectrum. That is so down Derek's alley, and I love it.
I am addicted to Love on the Spectrum. I'm obsessed with Tanner and Connor. They make me just cry all the time because I'm just so like, I'm so in love with the two of them, and my husband knows that I am. I hope to one day meet Connor or Tanner. They're just incredible human. I mean, all of them are, but like those are my sweethearts.
Love on the Spectrum is definitely one of my favorites.
I'm obsessed with Love on the Spectrum. Deeply, deeply obsessed. I'm at the point where I'm maybe just considering rewatching it.
My favorite right now is Love on the Spectrum. Then the current season is just the greatest. And I'm obsessed with two of the people on it. And I wish that I had like just a camera on them 24/7, like a creep. Connor and Georgie, what's up? I love you.
I love Love Island. It's just started again in Ireland and the UK.
Yes.
I'm sitting at 9 o'clock tonight with my cup of tea watching it.
I love it.
And also Gilmore Girls is just something I always return to because it's like a hug in a mug.
The last thing, which I'm really enjoying, is a thing called Your Friends and Neighbors. I love those shows, man, because they're great performers, great writing, and you can see the performers having a great time while they're doing them. I love that.
Daniel Tiger is great. It is so great.
More recently, that I'm trying to read more.
What am I watching? I'm not watching anything right now. Not a thing.
I'm a big cartoon person. If there's a good like adult dark cartoon, like anything Mike Judge is very therapeutic for me to watch. King of the Hill, I think it's also grounded. It's so real.
I'm honestly rewatching Girls, and that's been really fun.
I'm one of those people that I love like a comfort watch. So I'd have a rotation of Mad Men, Girls, and Sex and the City. And so I am currently on season 4 of Sex and the City. And that's why my hair is curly.
I'm going to have to catch up and look at the DVDs you guys send me.